Snow as well. Nicola's coming back inside the next 10 minutes with your forecast. We'll check travel, too. We'll check the roads before you head out the door. But don't head out just yet because Rob McConnell is back from the X Zone.
Bob, how are you?
And more tales. Mind you, paranormal activity is down a little bit.
It's really down. I guess the real world is more fascinating than the world of make-believe these days.
From orange alerts to the shuttle tragedy. And
that's right.
Pretty compelling stuff.
Mind you, on the internet, there was talk about a laser beam from outer space bringing the shuttle craft down.
Don't get started.
I'm telling you, it
doesn't take much to get them started.
No, it doesn't.
No. We're going to talk about internet scams today because that's a huge industry.
It's a huge industry, $5 billion a year, Bob. But what's got us concerned and law enforcement agencies around the world, I guess this is where my past being a cop comes into play, is that now these internet lottery scams, these internet scams where these people said, listen, I've got your name from the Chamber of Commerce. We want to bring you into confidence. My father is a retired general major of a Nigerian company. We have $23 million U.S. that we need to give to an honest, dependable person, and we've picked you. The scam starts.
Here's one of our lucky winners who's got a passport.
By the way, congratulations.
Yeah.
But as it goes, Bob, these people, most of them are from Nigeria. We know that the fraud is operating out of parts of Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom. We know that the FBI, the RCMP, and Interpol are very interested in these scams and these frauds. They literally send out thousands upon thousands of emails a day to people trying to bilk them. Number one, there's one scam where Mr. Duck Harvard contacts you from one of the many lottery schemes. And by the way, they're all the same lottery. They come from the same spool of email addresses.
Right.
And what you have to do is pay them a $350 processing fee to win your $100,000 to $1 million. What's really got everybody worried now, Bob, is that they're actually asking for your passport identification number and information as proof of authenticity of who you are.
So this takes us beyond just internet fraud and stealing money. This takes us to security issues.
It does, and this raised a flag with me. I've received a number of emails. We have run an internet rip-off scam site, which you can go through our main site at xzone-radio.com. People from all over the world were sending us information that these internet lotteries are now asking them for their passport information. And this was just after the terrorist alert was put to orange. Now, the FBI, the CIA, and all the other intelligence agencies are saying that Al-Qaeda has these group of people who can actually forge documentation. And I said to myself, well, wait a minute, hold on here. We've got a $5 billion industry, criminal industry. We now have these criminals asking for your passport identification. Most of these people, most of the information is being sent over to Nigeria. Or is it? This is just it. This could be rerouted anywhere in the world having a false address.
Right. Now, what are they requesting or what are they getting? Because a number alone isn't going to help them in terms of forgery.
No, but they do know your name, your address, your telephone number. They know specifics about you.
How do they get past photo ID?
Well, this is a good question. Photo ID can be manipulated, Bob. We know this for a fact. We know that in the past, passport fraud and the uttering of documents has surpassed the problem of photo. If you've got a photo of somebody and the information matches the other information that is on a database, sheer numbers. Hopefully, with the increased security at all airports and ports of entry in Canada and the United States, they'll be able to target this, Bob. But we know for a fact that at some parts of the Niagara River, for example, only 100 yards away. What can happen? I don't know. But like I said, the flag was raised, and I did send correspondence to the RCMP and the FBI.
Yes, I have them in my hand. So, yes, the flags are up, and you've been part of that as well. Right. And both the FBI and the RCMP are thanking you for alerting them. And actually, they have, stateside, they have set up the Internet tip line, and they've received a wealth of information, not only in the fight against terrorism, but in terms of fraud, and it impacts so many agencies on both sides of the border.
Now, the fraud issue here in Canada is great. The RCMP have a wonderful site. All you have to do is go to our rip-off scam site. The links are to the RCMP and to the FBI as well as Interpol. Scams, big money. This one internet scam alone where they believe 22 Nigerians are fencing it $5 billion a year. And on an average, 5 people leave the United States to go to Europe. And it's only then that they realize, when nobody meets them at the airport, after they've opened up these bank accounts and deposited the money, that they've been duped.
Yeah, it's a huge issue.
It is.
Yeah, on your desktop and on your TV set is Rob McConnell. All right, xzone-radio.com is the website. All right, before we take a break, we're going to quickly check, as promised, weather and traffic. Nicola, you're up first.